time it is. It's that official time. Where we take this worldwide. Let's go. Listen. So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape. Definitely bringing you the pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devour him. And from that point then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Powerslam show. Let's go! Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam show. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam show. Turn it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Dr. Chris Featherstone proudly brings to you its WWE Tag Team Champions of the World. Oh, man, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone, and I'm here. And living color, if you will, getting funky like a monkey. Ooh, if you will, baby. Yeah, that's what we do, baby. It's Pancakes and Powerslam show, baby. That's what we do, baby. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Gerald SOC? That's my guy. Favorite videos are RKO funny vids they give me every time. Plus, I like his Legend Killer intro the best. Nice. Already having some Ask Dr. Chris. Hashtag Ask Dr. Chris. I'm praying for David. LA family members COVID in California in the hospital. Prayers for David. I'm glad he's doing well. Thanks for the update, Elvis. Thoughts on TLC? Marissa's ready for me to get right into TLC. And you know, I gotta give the people what they want, baby. I gotta give the people what they want, baby. It's the Pancakes and Powerslams. Marissa wants me, baby, yeah, to give the people what they want, to talk about some TLC, baby. The title of this episode of P&P is Randy Orton Gets Away with Murder, baby. What do I mean by that, baby? All right, so check this out. Randy Orton Gets Away with Murder and other TLC shenanigans is what we're going to talk about today on the Pancakes and Powerslam show, baby. So, let's get into TLC. You added, oh, yeah. I did notice that. Thank you for reminding me, Elvis. Say hello, baby, to your new patron. Say hello to your new patron. Elvis. Well, thank you very much. That's what you get, Elvis, for joining the Patreon account. Thank you, Elvis. I appreciate you for becoming a patron for Pancakes and Powerslams, baby. Thank you, baby. Well, thank you very much. Absolutely. All right. People like you, Elvis, is the reason why I'm up at nearly midnight after being a whole doctor. That's what I always say every week. After being a whole doctor, I am here at almost midnight here on Eastern Time, baby. Eastern Time, midnight, Eastern Time. I'm here, baby. You ever realize with Dusty Rhodes, when he would talk, when he would cut his promos, he would do like a really kind of like girly, gurgly, kind of breath, you know, Randy Orton. It's done. It's Dusty Rhodes. It's here, baby. We here, baby. It's 12 o'clock, baby. It's the time, baby. We here, baby. I'm Dr. Chris Featherstone, baby. There's people like you, Elvis. This is why we here, baby. Pass you on the count, baby. Thank you, baby. That's Dusty Rhodes. That's Dusty Rhodes for you, baby. That's my guy. I gotta give the people what they want, baby. I gotta give the people what they want, baby. I gotta give it to you, daddy. I gotta give it to him, daddy. I gotta give it to you, daddy. We here, baby. It's baby roll wrestling, baby. I'm Dr. Chris Featherstone, baby. Yeah, baby. That's when Dusty Rhodes gets riled up, man. When Dusty baby get riled up, baby, that's what he got to do. That's what he gets very riled up, and he gets the super the super breath, baby. Only has saves and counts. No, David, I upgraded. Okay, nice. I'm glad you got a checking account and good stuff, Elvis. You missed Dusty with Sweet Sapphire, baby. It's me and you, baby. Sweet Sapphire, baby. Summer Slam, baby. Dusty Rose, baby. Dusty Rose and Sweet Sapphire, baby. It's what we do, baby. Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very much, baby. That's what we do. Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Dusty Rose, 85, baby. I appreciate the love, baby. That's what we do. I guess this is the Dusty Rose night, baby. This is what we do here. I'll get to TLC in a minute, because Ricky's asking the same thing like Marissa. And of course, Elvis, baby, you're going to be asking some football questions, which I love that Elvis asks football questions because I'm a football fan. So this week he says, baby, sorry to tell you, but the Green Bay Packers will beat the Titans on Sunday. Go Pack, go Titans are going down. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something here, Elvis, baby. The Titans of the AFC South, baby. We are number one. We are the mothership of the AFC South Division, baby. So let me tell you something, baby. The Titans are going to go tighten up, baby. You can feel the love, baby. That's right. That's right. That's their roads. That's their roads. World Tour 85, baby. I don't care. The Packers are NFC. So here's the deal. Whether we beat the Packers or lose against the Packers, it means absolutely nothing to the Titans because we are still leading the AFC South. And so, and we have actually it's split between us and Indy. So we do need to win. It doesn't affect our division. It doesn't affect the division specifically. But winning always helps. Winning always helps. Who does the Colts play this week? Because we're battling against the Colts for the division lead. We're the lead right now. Colts play the Jags. Oh, they play the Steelers. That's right. They play the Steelers this weekend. Oh, yeah, they're going to lose. Steelers going to beat them. Steelers have lost 3 straight, and they lost against the Bengals. They lost against the Bengals on Monday. They got a short week, too. So the Steelers are going to be ready. I want the Steelers to beat the Colts because that's actually going to help us if the Steelers beat the Colts. So go Steelers. Not a Steelers fan, but I want the Steelers to beat the Colts so we can be we can continue to be the leaders of the AFC South. Please no football. My 49ers are trash this year. Yeah, the 49ers are not good this year. Well, here's the thing. King of the NFC North, that's okay because we're not even a part of the NFC. We're part of the AFC South. So it's a NFC AFC showdown. So that means technically it doesn't really have too much going on with this. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, so let's do TLC real quick. Let's do TLC real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on 1 second. This. Business, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Got to do some business here. Packers versus Titans Super Bowl. We could. I think the Romans versus Owens match was good. I agree, Aaron. I think it was good too. Let me actually get into that TLC. All right, so let's talk about. I didn't even see the pre-show. I heard Big E got the win on Sami Zayn, so I get it. That's what you do to prolong the feud. I think TLC overall was solid. I think it was a solid show. I think it was a solid show. The end was a bit bizarre. It was like, I mean, I wasn't a big fan of it, but otherwise, solid show. Actually, one of the best WWE pay-per-views of the year, I would say. The 8-man, it's just to throw some names out there to, give them, this 8-man tag team match, this actually is a traditional Survivor Series match. You have a bunch of feuds put together. That's what Survivor Series was. They should have had this type of match at Survivor Series. Because that's what traditional Survivor Series matches look like. You have Big E, Daniel Bryan, Chad Gable Notice against King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura. That is 8 men who are feuding within each other. Big E is feuding with Sami Zayn. Daniel Bryan's feuding with Sami Zayn as well. King Corbin is just a heel that's out there that's kind of doing his thing with everybody. And then Gable Notice is feuding against Cesaro and Shinsuke. So I mean, like this is a traditional Survivor Series match. So They dropped the ball on that. Drew and AJ was good, and then the Miz cashed in the Money in the Bank match. Interesting for the Miz, they actually decided to. It definitely seemed like it was on the fly, and it sucks for the Miz because somehow they decided to give the Miz the Money in the Bank case for the championship. And then somehow that turns into the Miz losing the title losing the opportunity and not successfully cashing the Money in the Bank. After, 10 years, baby. 10 years. 10 years. Feeling the love, baby, for 10 years. So, yeah, very, very, very interesting there. Next, we have Sasha Banks. This actually was a really good match. Kudos for the both of them. This was a very solid match. Josh, Merry Christmas to you as well. This is officially Christmas Eve right now. Do I think the Fiend character is dead? I don't, because of Alexa Bliss Raw's promo, which I don't know. Maybe some bruised and battered and scarred Fiend with new gear or something. I'm not sure. Yes, of course. Of course, Orton burned a dummy. There's no way that he would actually burn the Fiend. Yeah, that's murder. You just murdered a guy. All right, so yeah, Sasha Banks and Carmella is actually pretty good. This was one of Carmella's best matches. But Carmella is actually solid. She's actually solid in the ring. She doesn't get a lot of credit. Because there's still something about Carmella that just doesn't connect. But this untouchable gimmick, I think it doesn't really mean anything. But Carmella's established herself as a decent hand that it worked. I mean, this spot being in the title picture, I don't mind it because she's been multi-time champ, so it is what it is. No, it's all right. And then her male valet, I guess, Reginald Thomas. I don't even know where this guy comes from. Like I have no clue who the sommelier is. Yeah. Who is he? I don't even know who he is. Let me look at some things. I'm gonna look and see who he is real quick. Okay. So he was Akeem Young in NXT. Okay. Interesting. Akeem Young, NXT. Okay. Sometimes you have those type of things, those type of people who just kind of pop up every now and then you just kind of forget. So, okay. Interesting. So he did pop up on NXT. Very, very interesting. The sommelier. The sommelier. Interesting option. Very, very interesting option. to be the wine steward, the holder of the wine, the sommelier. All right, what else? Hurt Business defeating New Day. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Big New Day fan. New Day's my peeps. I love me some New Day, but makes sense. It's a good way to prolong if you need to. The New Day should be chasing at this point. They should have their big win at WrestleMania. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine if they break away from this feud. Her Business keeps the belts until WrestleMania, which is 3.5 months. So, sure, why not? They have their rematch. You know what I would do? I would even do, since they do Elimination Chamber beforehand. I think they're probably still doing Elimination Chamber in February, right? As far as I know, they'll still be doing that. This Elimination Chamber. So I would do a number one contender Elimination Chamber match for the tag team title. I would do a tag team Elimination Chamber. Got to give some time to showcase tag teams. And yes, scheduled for February 28th. So sure, why not? I would do a tag team Elimination Chamber match, and I would make it a part of. I would make it a number one contenders match. So I would do a tag team Elimination Chamber for Raw to see who's going to face the Hurt Business at WrestleMania for the titles. Do it. With the Hurt Business and Cedric. Yeah, it seems like they're kind of weirdly trying to break that up, but it's just weird to me. So right now, like, for instance, if you do, so what? You need 6 teams for Hell in a Cell or Elimination Chamber. So you have New Day, you have you can put 2 people together for Retribution, maybe like Ali and any of the 2. I'd imagine Mace and T-Bar, Dio Madden and Dijakovic. Maybe with any variation of Retribution. So New Day, Retribution, who in the world else do you have on Raw? I think Lucha House Party still there, so that's 3. Riddle, Hardy Bros. There you go. That's 4. Who else do you have? Hardy Bros. I need 2 more. I need 2 more teams. You got the Hardy Bros. You have Retribution, New Day, Lucha House Party, and who else do you have? Who else? There you go. Miz and Morrison. That's good. That's 5 teams. I need 1 more. I need 1 more team. Who else do you do? You could do Omos and AJ Styles, but I definitely wouldn't put Omos in that type of place. I wouldn't do that. I already said Hurt Business. No, I wouldn't do Hurt Business because Hurt Business are champs. The point is the number one contender. Oh, okay, Aaron. All right, I can dig that. Elias and Jackson Riker. Okay, there you go. So there's your 6 teams. So 6-team number one contender match, and the winners win the number one contenders match at WrestleMania, and then you have The New Day win. There you go. Haven't watched WWE since Survivor Series. Not nothing to be interesting for me. Big Seth Rollins, big fan. I'm nothing interested watching Bayley and Sasha Banks. Yeah, it's you haven't really missed anything, Alyssa. I haven't really missed anything. Should Retribution get a shot at the tag titles, the U.S. title, and Mia Yim a shot at the Women's World title? No. No, no, and no. Especially since the Hurt business are the heels and they're the champs now. So, yeah, that's not missing anything there. What's next as far as TLC? Let's go back to TLC, baby. Asuka and Charlotte Flair, Nia Jackson Baszler. Yeah, I mean, good to see Charlotte back, but as I talked about on the Raw review show, I really don't see. It's no point. It's really not much of a point. To do this, it really isn't. Because I think it was. I don't think it was necessary to have Charlotte come back for the sake of being her partner. I don't think that's necessary. I think you still could have done the Lana thing. You still could have had Lana. Yeah, I noticed that too, Marissa. I noticed that too. Yep, I noticed that too. I still think you should have done the Lana spot. I really do. I really think you should have done the Lana spot to make sure that at least there was something to a payoff. At least there was a payoff for that. You know what I mean? It just makes sense to do a payoff for that. So it just makes sense, to do that. And so just to bring Charlotte in there just for the sake of it, not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. So, what else we got? Roman and Owens was good. Good match. Solid match. You knew that you knew that Kevin Owens was going to lose. You knew that. But I mean, they did a good job having those spots where you're like, oh, well, maybe I wonder if sometimes it job well done, and it's successful if you do a full turn of in your head. You just kind of survey it real quick, like you kind of go away from something new was very set in stone, like you knew it was going to happen, and you kind of think like, okay, well, maybe if they make Owens champ, and then maybe if he lose it soon, maybe does he lose at Royal Rumble? Like you just kind of in your head, did that. Yeah, absolutely. He did. He had believable spots. 100% agree. And but the thing is with Owens though is I one thing I don't like about the ladder matches is that I don't know why they just kind of do the really slow, kind of methodical. It's just it just really does a really bad job suspending disbelief. And it's like I'm thinking in my head, like the only thing that you have to do is just pull the strap down. And it's a Velcro strap. It's a Velcro strap now. It's not even the clip, the belt, buckle circles. And so you don't even have to go through all of the, clip things, or, you don't even have to go through all that. Like you just do the Velcro and just pull it down and that's all you have to do. Yeah, he did. It was just, it was horrible. Like I just don't understand. And WWE is notorious for doing that. The notorious. It's a Velcro strap, dude. Like you really don't need that. You're really not going through all. And if like you're doing all this, you're trying to go up the ladder. Like, wouldn't that be the one time where like you're trying to grab it and someone hits you and you're like, oh, and you're okay, you hit me, but I'm still going to grab the belt. They need to tweak that. They need to do some change with that because it doesn't seem believable when they do that. Otherwise, that was a good match. Friday is also Rusev Day. His 35th birthday. Good stuff. I see Jimmy feuding with Roman Jay before he joins. Do you hear The Rock said he's available in 2022? Yeah, so what it seems like right now is look, they wanted The Rock, but it seems like we're going to get Goldberg and Roman. So it looks like we'll still have the head of the table going on, and then most likely we'll see Goldberg Roman. I wanted to see Goldberg Roman this year. Roman decided to stay home, which was still a good idea for me. I think that was a good idea. But yeah, it just really seems as if it feels like it's a consolation prize. Like it has that feel to it. This year, Goldberg Roman had a really big fight feel to it. But at the same time, since The Rock won't be available for 37, we're most likely going to get Goldberg Roman. And The Rock, even if it was The Rock, he should have put Roman over. And Goldberg, I love Goldberg. He's one of my, probably top 15 of all time. But there's no way. There's no way. And there's no way. I want to see. I root for Goldberg every time, and because Roman's a heel, I'm a traditional guy. I want the baby faces to win, but for the sake of putting someone over, for the sake of making someone look good, there's no way that Goldberg should go over Roman. Zero way. No way in the world that Goldberg should go over Roman. That will just be so counterproductive. You want to make Roman the heel. You want to make him like he's done such a good job being a heel over the past few months. I mean, a fantastic job. You don't want Goldberg to come in and beat him because Goldberg would get a bunch of heat if he wins. And then that just takes away Roman's heel heat. And what you need right now for Roman, you need as much heat as you possibly can, because if you keep building that heat up, the more heat he gets, the more the baby face that wins is going to get that pop. They're going to get a huge pop for beating Roman. So you got to keep that heat on Roman. You have to. I think Jimmy would probably come in, try to do some type of reasoning with Jay. It's not working. We'll probably see Jimmy versus Roman. I can see that be kind of like a filler match. If Jimmy loses, he has to join. So he joins the tribal, the tribe. So I can see that happening, and then him doing the head of the table thing, and then Goldberg trying to come and save the day. That would be probably what they'll do. But I think if it was up to me, Big E would be the guy. I don't think Big E's ready right now. I don't think they're making him. They're booking him like a mid-carder, which is unfortunate. But like I said before, I think next SummerSlam is a good spot for Big E to win the title. I think I'm fine with that. No, I'm not going to say that as far as the Packers are concerned. I won't say that. Do I want? No, I don't. I don't see it. I don't see him winning it. I don't know why. That's weird. Why would they? I don't get the rhyme or reasoning behind the matchmaking. He beat him in a match. He beat him. He beat Kevin Owens in a TLC match. Oh, by the way, we're going to give you another title match inside a steel cage. So not only are we going to help you, you lost the match. You knew what you were getting into. It was a TLC match. Anything goes. That's a part of the fiber of the match. But oh no, not only are we going to give you another match, we're actually going to help you out by having it inside a steel cage so it won't be any outside interference. That's weird to me. Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. Love Roman heel turn. Seth Rollins in the past. Merry Christmas, Elvis. Do I see UFC Network finally canceling Raw? No. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, brother. The USA needs Raw. They need Raw. Randy Orton murders Bray Wyatt. He's a murderer. He was able to set the Fiend on fire and burn a man on live. Well, it wasn't live, but live television. That match wasn't live. He was able to. I mean, that's pro wrestling for you, ladies and gentlemen. You get to burn a man. You get to burn a man on live television. You could just say, you know what? I'm just going to murder somebody today. That's pro wrestling for you. Who do I want see winning the Rumble to face Roman? See, you gotta have a babyface win the Rumble. You can't have a heel win to chase the title. I think that's the stupidest thing, is to have a heel win the Rumble and chase the title. That's a bad idea. So you got to have a babyface win. Right now, Drew's the champ, so it probably won't be anybody from Raw. And then you have, I think it's going to be Goldberg. I think you're going to have Goldberg come in as oh gosh, I think you're going to have. I love Goldberg, man. I'm a Goldberg mark, but that's going to fall flat, man. That's going to fall flat. They're kind of booked themselves in a corner. I mean, you can't. You're not going to do. I doubt they're going to do Big E. I'll be okay. I don't think Big E will be ready for Mania, but you don't want to premature it. You want to build him up. You know, you want to build him up. You want to give him. You want to give him some time to become a reputable main eventer, because you can do it. You can do it too soon, and it won't have that same potency. You don't want that to happen. I mean, so who else do you have, really? I mean, you got to have a babyface win, and then I don't know. I maybe Kevin Owens wins it and has a chance again. Ben James, my man. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. When does Edge come back? He's actually slated to come back Royal Rumble time. There was some rumors of him versus The Fiend. I actually wouldn't be too opposed to that. because first of all, they're making a Fiend as a face. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. He's a heel. He's evil. He's an evil guy. He's not supposed to be a babyface. That's a stupid idea. So what you do is you have. I'm cool with Edge versus the Fiend. I'm cool with that because it gives the Fiend an opportunity to be another legend. He beat John Cena. He beat Cena this year, which is good. Yeah, I heard of Edge and Triple H too. It's why though? Why? I just don't have any interest in Edge versus Triple H. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Is this 2002 all over again? What are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? AJ, Edge, or Triple H at WrestleMania. I'd be cool with Edge and AJ. I'll be totally fine with that. They hinted Edge and AJ. Yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind Edge and AJ. I'd put AJ over. I'd have AJ beat Edge. Why are we having Edge win? Why? What are we doing here? What? Why? So. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say? Give me what I want. There's the Batista. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Oh man, you gotta do the Batista thing. I don't know what you're asking me. I don't care about Edge. I don't care for Edge to be. I just don't. I don't have any interest in seeing Edge at all, really. It was good to see him back. I liked the Royal Rumble thing this year. That was really cool. Him and Orton, the feud, the backstory, it made sense. Being in an empty arena, they had to put some bells and whistles, but making a false count anywhere. Okay, right? Okay, but then they were talking about having Orton win and having against Edge at Mania? Are you kidding me? That would have been horrible. I don't have any interest in Edge. I'm just not interested. If he goes against AJ Styles, I'd be interested if AJ wins. But that's really about it. I saw Triple H needs an opponent. He doesn't need an opponent. He didn't wrestle this year. He doesn't need an opponent. If he's a heel, I think Triple H versus Keith Lee would be pretty cool. Because that would give Keith Lee a pretty good rub. Keith Lee needs a lot. He needs something. He needs some intervention at this point. They are absolutely they're doing a terrible job. I don't even, I'm hesitant to use the word bury because it's overused so much. I wouldn't say bury, but grossly misusing Keith Lee, and now he just sounds like a regular guy. And as my friend Vince Russo would say on our Monday night show, he sounds like William Shatner. So that's the type of feel he gets. That's what we get. I'd be open for Keith Lee, Triple H. If it gives Keith Lee the rub, I'll be fine with it. I actually booked Keith Lee. I actually wrote an article about Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar, but I don't know what to say. I don't know who wins the Rumble. I really don't know who wins the Rumble. You got to make it a reputable heel, a reputable baby face that looks like who makes it seem like he can win against Roman Reigns. So right now, especially with Roman Reigns head of the table character, like I love Daniel Bryan, but you don't want to do a Daniel Bryan because you really need someone who can dethrone Roman Reigns. Goldberg is the safest bet, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. People don't want to see that, but we probably will. But people just don't want to see it. At this point, I just don't see who can win. That's quite sad, ladies and gentlemen. Quite sad, ladies and gentlemen. Quite sad. All right. Ray versus Roman? Oh, absolutely not. Ricky and Daniel are arguing. And no, that's not what we do here at the PNP. PNP Nation. We are a family. There's no heat. There's no heat. You guys are talking about face scaring and all that. No. As Stone Cold Steve Austin would say, That's not what we do here in the PNP Nation. All right, y'all. Good WrestleMania talk. We veered off from TLC to WrestleMania. I like it. Good stuff. Ask Dr. Chris. I don't see D-Bry beating Roman in Mania. No way. No. I'm a big Daniel Bryan fan, but no. Are you excited for the Raw Legends show? It doesn't sound marquee, especially with Roman. The way Roman has been dominating, you need someone who's like on the same level physically as Roman. He's a jacked monster now, and you kind of need that for him right now. Here's the thing. I don't see Stone Cold and The Rock showing up, especially not The Rock. Hogan's advertised. Flair's advertised. I believe Kane was advertised. Big Show was advertised. Alicia Fox. I saw a little snippet of Alicia Fox, ladies and gentlemen, making her well-anticipated return. Alicia Fox. So look, I'm an old school guy. So, I popped a little bit when I saw the Legend show. And I'm going to look forward to that more because Raw sucks, man. Raw absolutely sucks. The only thing I like about Raw is talking about how bad it is with Vince Russo every Monday night after Raw. That's the best thing I like about Raw is to talk about how bad it is every week. That's the best part. Other than that, Raw is horrible. Absolutely horrible. It sucks. Raw is terrible, as Charles Barkley would say. Terrible. It is the worst televised major wrestling show there is out right now. Hands down. It's terrible. I'm a big fan of NXT. I love SmackDown. It's fresh. It feels fresh. SmackDown feels fresh. NXT's always solid. I'm a big fan of NXT. I like AEW. I enjoy watching AEW's product. For the most part, I have some criticism about AEW, but I look forward to watching. Like AEW is my go-to Wednesday show. I watch both of them, but I like the freshness of AEW. I like just where they are. I like the feel of it. I like it. It's different. It feels fresher. So I like AEW. Impact Wrestling, I mean, they don't feel like a major company because they just don't have a lot of star power. But the Kenny Omega thing is helping it quite a bit, actually. So that it's making it more anticipatory. It's making the product better. So that's good. ROH still continues to be solid. It's unfortunate because there's so many. It was gone for a while, and now it's difficult to really make it feel big again, because before AEW, a lot of the AEW kind of head honchos was making ROH feel important again, because it was like a pre-AEW ROH and NWA, and that was kind of a revival for them, for ROH. It really helped them out a lot when they were when they had their alliance with NWA, which sparked All Out, and so that helped ROH a lot. But I mean, Jay Lethal's still my guy, man. I'm still a Jay Lethal guy, but we'll see, Malty. We'll see, Tristan. We've been talking about Royal Rumble as far as who's going to win. I don't know. It just seems like Goldberg is going to win, which I don't care about to see. I don't know. Victoria, that would be interesting. Carlito, we'll see, and Melina, sure. Okay. I guess. Yeah. We'll see. Cool. All right, y'all. I think that's it for me. You can see Big E won the Royal Rumble. See, I'm a big E fan, but build him up, make him more. Give him some time. Give him some time, y'all. Like, give him some time. I would make it. I would build him up a lot more than what we see, for sure. That's for sure. So, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's too soon. Too soon. Edge win the Rumble again. Oh, that would be horrible. See, Aaron is saying anything but Goldberg. I would say Edge is worse. Edge would be worse. Edge would be. I don't want Goldberg to win the Royal Rumble, but Edge would be a worse option than Goldberg is. that would be for sure. Oh, no way. No. I would not want to see Edge win the Royal Rumble. No way. All right, y'all, listen. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. This is officially Christmas Eve. I am the guy who has no shame in saying Merry Christmas. Will I win the Rumble? We'll see. Will I be a surprise entrant and win the Royal Rumble? We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, you all have a Merry Christmas. And until next week, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your week of wrestling. God bless. And always remember, I'll do it for you. And yes, Ice Train the Royal Rumble. Hashtag Ice Train the Royal Rumble. Hashtag that. Spread that out. That's my guy, Ice Train. I was putting them over on Unscripted. We want Ice Train the Royal Rumble. Absolutely. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ben. Merry Christmas, Aaron. Merry Christmas, Chris. Merry Christmas, Ben. Merry Christmas, Tristan. Merry Christmas, Luke. You all have a wonderful night, and everybody else, all of the PNP Nation. It's a stacked house tonight. As always, you guys are awesome. Be sure to join the Patreon before I go. Got to give the Patreon some love. Thanks, Elvis, for joining. Thanks, all the Patreon members. As I say every week, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, this is what I'm going to do. Dust the Rose, baby. As I say every week, me and the Patreon members, every week, baby, this is what we do. Dr. Chris Featherstone, baby, this is what we do. Pancakes and Powerslams, baby, that's what we do every week, baby. Dr. Chris Featherstone, baby, yeah, baby. That's what we do. That's I do Dusty impersonations because we have fun here every week. Listen, the Patreon members is why we're here. That's the reason why I am here and active and alive at almost 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And I'm a whole doctor and still am here having fun with y'all because people like this who fund the show, who allow me to just really keep the energy rolling and doing it for y'all. So thank you, Patreon members. Thank you, PNP Nation. Thank you, everybody who was a part of it. Join the Patreon. There's 2 tiers. There's a buck. You get $1 a month. Are you kidding? And there's a $5.99 tier. $5.99 tier. After 3 months, you get a free T-shirt. After 6 months, you get another free T-shirt that has a personalized name, personalized on the sleeve, has your name on it, and PNP logo on the other side, has Wrench Mob in the front, and you also become a co-host with me. So you'll be able to co-host, and it'll be Ask whatever your name is, whoever is the 6-month tier, hashtag Ask You, and you'll have the PNP Nation ask you questions as a part of being a patron. So that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas to everybody, Anthony, Aaron, Marissa, everybody who's saying Merry Christmas. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Until then, God bless. Bye-bye.